Hey boxing fans, welcome to another edition of Boxing Brew. I'm your host, Don Omega. I am Truth with me as always. Today we're talking more of this, well, first of all, let's start with the Williams versus Margarito purse bid. Yeah. The purse bid did go down.
Goosen won it.
Goosen won it with approximately $1.5 million. It was a little more than that. But anyhow, Margarito would be guaranteed $1.2 million from this purse bid, more than he's ever made anywhere near.
By far, yes.
And this was a public purse bid, so you know that he's being offered this.
Yeah.
And he's going to turn it down.
Of course.
Because he's going to duck Paul Williams.
Yeah.
There's no way to look at it besides that.
And he's going to fight Cotto, maybe. That's a big maybe. We'll have to
he's
see.
supposedly fighting Cotto.
June 9th,
Instead of going ahead and fighting Williams beating him, as he supposedly thinks he would,
obviously.
which, by the evidence I see, I don't think he does.
Obviously not.
You don't think he does. It's
Hopefully
pretty
not.
clear what's going on here. We all know.
Yeah.
Our fans know.
True.
Our watchers, you know. Even if you're a Margarito lover, there's no way.
They might not admit it, but
There's no way deep in your heart you know that Margarito isn't ducking Paul Williams. And
absolutely, because he could make a ton more for the Cotto fight if he beat Williams
if he beats
before
Paul
that.
Williams,
Yes, that fight does tremendous then on pay-per-view or wherever they're going to put it on.
he can ask $3-4 million then.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very easily, and
he'd get it. So
he's, I don't know what he's thinking really. I guess he'd rather just lose to Cotto.
Yes.
Or I guess maybe he thinks he might have a better shot against Cotto since Cotto's coming up in weight.
Yeah.
And he likes training himself for the 147 division, so he figures Cotto he's got a better chance against Cotto.
He's a much bigger guy than Cotto also, as far as height and
he
everything.
didn't get his ass beaten sparring by Cotto.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think they sparred.
No.
That's why. But
yeah, of course.
But he knows what Williams can do to him.
He's seen it firsthand.
He's not 100%, although he basically should be. He's not 100% of what Cotto can do to him.
Yeah, but
he'll find out soon enough if he actually
way.
does get in the ring with him.
Either
which
way.
he seems willing to do that at least. But anyhow, he won't be fighting Williams. I guess Williams will just have to wait for Cotto to knock Margarito out.
Williams should be getting a shot. Well, I think they're going to actually make the title vacant.
Yeah, that's what they say they're going to do, unless they make a new WBA champion don't have to do anything.
Yeah. Or
emeritus, whatever you want to call it. Champion bullshit that doesn't want to fight.
Yeah, Klitschko to the people like that, you know.
So. Margarito would fit in with that group.
But I guess Williams would get a shot. The winner of Mosley.
He'd be by far the least skilled. It's amazing as that is.
Yeah. Mosley Collazo winner will be, I think, the number 2 contender for the WBO title. So it should be Mosley and Williams fighting. And Mosley probably won't take that fight right now just because there's more money to be made elsewhere. So it might even turn out Collazo-Williams, even with Collazo losing to Mosley. As we expect him to. Hadn't happened yet.
Or who knows what the WBO will do. Yeah. There's no telling who they'll end up making. They might make freaking Matisse and the number 2 contender or something. Who knows what the next time they bring out their rankings, there's no telling what they'll do.
Might have a dead guy ranked.
Yep. You never know with these sanctioning bodies. But anyhow, that's that. Also, Freddie Roach will be training Oscar De La Hoya, it looks like.
Yeah, that's official.
Doesn't really matter.
No.
Mayweather's talking crazy crap now about he's going to kill De La Hoya because De La Hoya's refused to pay his dad the money.
He should be glad about that.
He should be very glad because all his dad was out for was to make money off his son's name.
Yes.
And his dad was in the corner of Chad Dawson tonight, supposedly training him. I don't know why he wanted that hobo in the corner with him. That fucker, did you see whenever Floyd Sr. was walking to the ring, he was panhandling to the crowd. He was asking for dollar bills and change.
Yeah.
And asking if he could mow their lawn for $5. I saw it.
Yeah.
No,
It's
or maybe I
like.
dreamed it. I might have dreamed
Maybe.
it because we don't need that fucker trying to sue us. So yeah, I think it was a dream.
Probably.
Or just some hobo.
Yeah.
I mean,
Get them confused.
all these homeless guys look about the same to me. I mean, they're scraggly and drunk looking, and
He's just an idiot.
he must have been drunk though. He was telling Chad Dawson to go out there and knock
Yeah, really.
back
It's the
out.
first time he's ever said
He wasn't saying
defense.
Yep, he was
That's all
saying
he
something other than defense. So.
So something was wrong with him.
Anyhow, that's, I don't know, Roach training De La Hoya, it doesn't matter. We've said that before. It really doesn't matter.
Who trains him, no.
If De La Hoya hasn't learned how to box by now,
It's not going to happen, and he clearly has, so nothing to worry about.
It's Roach isn't going to show him any new tricks or anything. That's not Roach's style anyhow.
No, he doesn't try to change a fighter at all, which is good.
He takes what they already have and
tries to improve it a little bit, or add a little something.
Tune it up, whatever. And but he's not going to be sitting in there reinventing the wheel. He's not going to say, "Okay, Oscar, you need to fight like Tyson for this fight," or something like that. Anyhow, which that would be amusing, but anyhow, also Brian Viloria versus Edgar Sosa, whoever the hell that is, for the vacant IBF belt. They stripped it from that other guy
Margarito.
for the steroids or whatever.
He should have never won the fight anyway. Viloria clearly beat him.
And so they made the title vacant, and now Viloria versus Sosa.
So Viloria can finally get that title, which he did have it before, but lost it to Nino, and then it was a draw the second time. So
yeah, but anyhow, now
he'll get it back like he deserves it.
Easily.
Yes.
And speaking of titles and crap, Ricky Hatton will be making a mandatory defense against some complete shit opponent, either Ben Raba or Ludmore Injal.
Yep. So probably Injal.
Injal, who has also fought
Shumber Mitchell, of course, as many Ricky Hatton opponents have before they fight him, of course.
I guess he's back on the collect the Shumber Mitchell opponent thing. Or he'll fight Ben Raba, which for some reason he wants to, which Juan Urango, whether you agree with it or not, has a win over Ben Raba.
Yes, absolutely.
Anyhow, so.
And he just dominated him, so he'd be taking a big step backwards.
Actually, from what I've heard, I didn't actually see the fight. I've also heard a lot of people thought Raba won, but who cares?
Yeah.
Bottom line, who cares?
Yeah.
It's still...
it's
been Raba.
I remember I thought Urango clearly won because Raba was landing nothing meaningful at all, and Urango was pressing the action. So.
But anyhow, that just Hatton fighting shit still.
Hatton's supposed to be fighting Castillo in June, and it looked to be set up pretty much, but now it's talk of maybe he'll take his mandatory. Yeah, we all know what the answer is already.
Yep, the maybe mandatory talk with Ricky Hatton
means definite. I'm not fighting a good fighter. So.
Yep, content to just rob the British people of their money with these bullshit fights that they'll still pay to see and say that Hatton's the best fighter ever, which is bullshit, of course.
They'll watch him masturbate. They don't care.
Yep, I think some of them do.
Yeah, probably.
But anyhow,